From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is Monday. It's October 3rd, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner, and we are at Waynesboro Park.
Waynesboro Park on Highway 117 bypass across from the National Guard Armory. And this is an absolutely beautiful place. If you have not been, at one time, this actually opened as a state park back in the late 80s as a state park, and then the state gave it up, gave it to the community, and it's still a great park. I see a lot of people out here walking and running and doing their morning exercises. There's, of course, the old Waynesboro Village, the old houses and buildings and that are pulled into place here. There's a schoolhouse, a doctor's office, a Grange building. Beautiful old buildings. Right now we're under a barn that was built here just a few years ago. And you can tell this is an extremely well-made facility here, but I really hope you're able to get out and visit Waynesboro Park here in Goldsboro. All right, Patricia, here we go. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Don't forget, the fair's in town. We're going to tell you more about what's going on at the fair tonight and over the weekend here in just a little while, all right? 7th Annual Leadership Luncheon, getting ready to kick off on October 27th, toward the end of the month. It starts at noon. It will be at Lane Tree, and it's $20 for chamber members and $30 for non-members. Lessons learned in leadership will be the topic. The speakers will include Crystal Geddes of the Wayne County Development Alliance, also Dr. Thomas Walker Jr. He is the new president of Wayne Community College. Also, Dr. William DiRugio is with Goldsboro Orthopedics, Wayne Health Physicians, orthopedic surgeon. And Mr. Scott Barnard. Scott Barnard is the director of the Parks and Recreation Department for the city of Goldsboro. And again, this is going to be on October 27th, beginning at noon at Lane Tree. Hope you're able to go to that. All right. Well, the next Go Wayne Go Walk will be at Walnut Creek Village. That will be on the 8th. That's coming up this Saturday. Walnut Creek Village. You will meet at the pool at the village, at Walnut Creek Village. That's on at 508 Lakeshore Drive, 508 Lakeshore, and the walk will be at that from that point, and you walk for Go Wayne Go, and make yourself all healthy and stuff, right? All right. I exercise. I hope you do. Of course, I don't exercise a lot, but I exercise. Of course, my elbow gets more work than anything. Yeah. I got the strongest elbow in the world. Okay, Shamisha. Shamisha Fennell is a town of Fremont employee, and she has won a scholarship from the local government federal credit union. And that scholarship entitles her to the University of North Carolina School of Government. And we are very proud of her, and we thank you very much for sending that in to us. She didn't, but the local government federal credit union sent that over to us. We appreciate that. Oh, boy. This Saturday, tell us about that. What is that?
The Taste of Wayne will be held this Saturday, October the 8th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 200 North Center Street. Come see and taste. The tickets are on sale. You can purchase your tickets at tasteofwayne.com. They are $15 per ticket. 6 and under is free. And they will have a new kids zone and face painting this year.
Oh, boy. And this is right there at City Hall, downtown Goldsboro on North Center Street. $15 per ticket. Kids under 6 get in and eat free. Well, there is no getting in. It's just out there. You know, it's just out there in the wide open spaces. But it's going to be a lot of fun. They've got the inflatables will be there. They've got all kinds of entertainment. It's going to be just a lot of fun. But the big thing is the food. You get food from all restaurants, all kinds of places here in Goldsboro and Wayne County, and the food is just out of this world good. They'll have, it's kind of a friendly contest. They'll have best barbecue, and you vote for this. You vote. You have a ticket, and when you get you pay you $15, you get a ticket. And then when you like something a whole lot, and you say, well, that's the best I ever tasted, you put your ticket in that, and that it counts as your vote. All right? And then at the end of the show, at the end of the program, they'll decide who has the best barbecue, who has the best pizza, who has the best home cooking, down-home cooking, country cooking, Asian cooking, cookies, cookie cooking. Okay, I'm getting carried away here, but all kinds of cooking. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's this Saturday, beginning at 11.
That's right.
All right. And all right, we got new hours at Foster, right?
Yes, starting today, WA Foster Recreation Center will hold new hours, which is Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday 1 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okie dokie smoky. Woo. Woo. Okay. Goldsboro Public Library with a ton of stuff going on there. You know what? We got a great show lined up today. We've got Marc Janas is with the Power Great American Midway out at the fairgrounds. He is the public relations manager or director for Powers, and he came out by the studio and talked to us earlier. And what a great guy! And if you haven't been to the fair, if you can get a chance to go to the fair, boy, you're missing out. You need to go out there. It is a great fair, and Mark tells us all about the rides and the Midway and the food. And you know, this is the Power's Great American Midway is not just a whole bunch of people from all over the country thrown together. I mean, there's some people that do travel, but Power's Great American Midway truly is a family affair. These are local people. They live in the Wilmington area. And for the past 16 years, they've been coming to the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. They live in the Wilmington area, and Mark was telling us about a lot of the people who, you know, his uncle and family run the Power's Great American, but also he also has a lot of family members who work the food court as well. They the people with the funnel cakes and the cotton candy and all that kind of stuff there. So it truly is a family affair. So I hope you're able to go to the fair and enjoy some of the new rides. They've got a new pirate thing, right? Didn't he talk about the pirate thing, swinging back? Talking about that big 108-foot, it's not a Ferris wheel, it's a Dutch wheel. Anyway, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I'm going to get on that.
You go right ahead,
I'm
Wayne
gonna get
Alley.
on that, all right? Your firm will be firmly planted on the ground. Your feet will, right?
Exactly.
Right. Your feet will be, or your firm will be feetly planted. Whatever. Anyway, lots of stuff going on at the library. Check it out. Go to wcpl.org, and you will be able to find a list of the events that are going on. They have something for babies, toddlers, infants, adults, elderly, something for everybody out there, and teens as well. Didn't want to leave out the teens. Okie dokie. This Thursday, what are we doing?
We have a forklift rodeo.
Yeehaw! Rodeo. Wear your cowboy hat.
Wayne County Industry Celebration starts this Thursday, October the 6th, with the forklift rodeo. It will be held at Advanced Manufacturing Center. It starts at 4 o'clock and will run to 6 o'clock.
And that's on South John Street. It used to be Busman. This is the old Busman facility. Well, the Advanced Manufacturing Center now is going to be it's going to be a great place, kind of an incubator for business and industry in Wayne County. Wayne County Industry Celebration, the entire month of October is Business and Industry Month. Wayne County Industry Celebration during the entire month. Now we have the Forklift Rodeo coming up this Thursday. Next Thursday, the 13th, will be the big golf tournament at Walnut Creek. The Thursday after that, on the 20th, will be Industry Appreciation Luncheon. That will be at Goldsboro Event Center. And then they'll round out the month with industry tours on the 27th that day. All right, all events are free of charge. Registration form is available from the Wayne County Development Alliance. You can call anyone at that number being 919-731-7700, 731-7700, and get information right there, okay? Tell me all about that right there. Stephen Ashford sent us a note here.
We have a No Guts, No Glory boxing showcase that will be held October the 22nd at the W.A. Foster Center at 1012 South John Street. The general admission is $10, ringside seats is $20, and VIP table of 6 is $100.
This will be at the Foster Recreation Center.
Yes.
At 1012 South John Street. You said that, didn't you?
Yes. The doors will open at 3 p.m. First bout will be at 4 p.m. and you can purchase your tickets at www.facebook.com/events.
And then the whole series of numbers there.
And a whole series of numbers.
Why don't you go to Goldsboro Parks and Rec.com and get information that way, and they'll link you up. Okay, Goldsboro Parks and Rec, because that, you know, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Me neither.
A whole series of numbers there. There's got to be 12, 15 numbers there. After in the Facebook address, go to parksandrec.com and get information and link up there to this. There's 15 bouts, 15 matches. No guts, no glory. It's a boxing showcase at the W.A. Foster Recreation Center. All right, does that work?
That works.
That works. Way to go, Coach. And let's see. Finally, in this segment, let's talk about blood drives. The next blood drive by the Red Cross is this coming Monday, the 10th. Next Monday, not today, but next Monday. A week from today, be a blood drive at Eastern Wayne High School on New Hope Road, of course. It begins at 8:30 that morning, and then Wednesday of that week, one beginning at 1:30 at the Red Cross office at 600 North George Street in Goldsboro on Wednesday. So we have one Monday at Eastern Wayne High School and one Wednesday afternoon at the Wayne County Red Cross office on North George Street. Now, coming back, okay, first of all, coming up, we've got, of course, Marc Janas with Power Great American Midway up next, to be followed immediately by the Wayne County Animal Advocates presentation. They've got the dog of the week and the cat of the week, the pets of the week. That's all coming up. And they really make it easy for you, don't they?
They do.
They do. Anyway, you want to see these two. And that's coming up next. And then when we come back, we'll tell you what's going on at the fair today, and tomorrow. From, or sometime, somewhere, sometime. Anyway, that's coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're joined by a gentleman by the name of Marc Janas, and Marc is with Power's Great American Midway. Man, how you doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
The fair is in town.
Absolutely. We're here from today all the way through next Saturday night, and we're looking forward to some fabulous weather. Last year we had a lot of rain, so we're hoping it's going to be twice as much this year, twice as much attendance, twice as much fun, and I want everybody to come out and see us.
I'll tell you what, we love the fair, and there's so many things to do, so many things to look at and enjoy, great food to eat, and just everything. But your part is, I think, is traditionally what the fair is all about. People love the fair because of the rides and the midway and everything going on there. Now, you've got a couple of new rides this year.
Yeah, we've actually got, as far as for the bigger rides, we got a brand new, it's a Sea Ray pirate ship. It swings on a pendulum. It's a real smooth ride, goes back and forth, and it's got a gorgeous, what we call LED light package, which does all different kind of colors. It's great to take a picture at night or at sunset and that type of thing in front of there.
Yeah, man.
And then what we're really super excited about, there's only this is the newest one in the country in the last 50 years, they tell me. It's called the Powers Parthenon Wheel. It's all the way from Holland. It travels on 4 semi-trailers and its own crane. And it's 108 feet tall, carries 96 people. It's the Dutch wheel, and it towers over the Midway. It's a giant gondola wheel, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're super proud of that. It's kind of a dream come true for all of us to have something like that and to have it, make it mobile. You know, it's amazing.
108 feet tall.
Yes.
That is gigantic. Now, well, let me ask you this. Now, sure. you call it a what did you call it? What kind of wheel?
Powers Parthenon wheel, Dutch wheel, because it's from Holland. Because it's from Holland.
What's the difference between a Dutch wheel and a Ferris wheel? I know Mr. Ferris designed the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's the manufacturer again, because Dutch from Holland, so that's where it's from. Yeah. But this is just you know, we have another wheel that's a little bit smaller. It was manufactured here in the United States, but this one's just absolutely mammoth. And like I mentioned, there's only this is the newest one in the country in like a half a century. So to have it to be mobile, it's like something you'd see at say Carowinds or at a regular amusement park. But there, it's permanent; they don't have to move it. We actually put it on trailers and move it around, which is amazing. And we got some real hard-working guys that move it and maintain it, make sure it's safe, and we're just real proud of it.
And instead of seats, you're using gondolas.
They're gondolas, yeah. It actually has 24 seats on it for 24 gondolas. It holds obviously if you multiply 96 people at a time it can ride. So I mean it's absolutely the capacity on it's huge.
Yeah.
And it's just like I mentioned before. It's just it's so smooth. It's just a great ride, and you get gorgeous views, and it's slow enough that you can get really great pictures off of it of the whole Midway and actually the surrounding areas because it's so tall.
That is fantastic.
It's amazing.
So how long have you been doing this, Mark?
I'm actually fourth generation. My great-grandparents were involved. We all started out in Western New York years ago, and they were in the outdoor amusement business. They had like a hot dog stand that they traveled around local county fairs and things like that. And then my uncle, who owns and operates Power Great American Midways, he was another generation. Then it moved along to me, and we're hoping our kids get into it down the road. So we've got a lot of our kids and some folks' grandchildren, that type of thing. So it's definitely a family business. We've got right now we're carrying about 400 people with us in our group. Probably 25 of those are family members.
Wow.
And I always like to point out that all the food stands you see on our Midway are owned and operated by our wives. So they're all state of the art, and they're delicious. And they always say something you wouldn't want to serve somebody else. So we eat there ourselves, and we got tons of delicious food. We got a brand new fried dough funnel cake stand with the fried Oreos in there.
Man. Oh,
and
man.
Then my wife, she just got a new gyro, chicken pita, steak on a stick, fresh salads. That one's delicious. That's right at the center of the Midway there. So we got a little bit of something for everybody. We got a new basketball game out there for the folks that like to come out and shoot a little basketball. They're all family-friendly games. We want everybody to take a prize home and have a lot of fun doing it and that type of thing. So we try to keep updating and upgrading all the different areas throughout the Midway to keep it fresh and fun. But we also still have the classic rides out there. We've got the bumper cars.
Oh, yeah.
And of course the carousel and all that type of thing. So we got a couple of trains there. We got a little bit of something for everybody for all ages. And we try to keep it that way so that depending on what part of the Midway you're on, you can get out and enjoy all that stuff. So.
Man, you have to love your job.
Oh, it's amazing. We get to, every time we come into here, it's like a homecoming. We look forward to it. We're good friends with a lot of people in the community and that type of thing, and it's just fun to be here. And I was mentioning to you earlier, they just the fairgrounds here, they just work hard year round to just keep it, maintain it, and keep upgrading it. There's so many amenities out there. And it's real conducive to everybody come out and have a good time.
Now, you said you had about 400 people, and everywhere you go, these 400 people roll into town, and just a new town, a whole new settlement appears overnight.
That's right. That's right. We always tell folks that we're a mobile city. We can provide everything to ourselves except water. We have to get the local water and that type of thing. But we have all kinds of generators we travel with, so we can provide our own power if we need be. And it's just a mobile city. We come in and logistics are important. We'll go in. My uncle's actually in Raleigh today. He's doing the layout for the state fair in 2 weeks. He was here last week prior to this. So when we pull in, there's a plan, there's a map, there's a site layout so that everything goes into place. We try to keep the kids' rides in a certain area so the families want to go to that area. The teenage adult rides in another area, that type of thing. We try to create food courts and all that type of thing. So you can, just like you do at your local mall, where you can go in and pick out what food you like, and we put seating all over the place, shade areas, that type of thing. So we always try to make it like an amusement park, like you're going to Disney, but we make it mobile. So we're real excited about that.
That is just amazing. How many cities do you play a year?
We do it's about 30 weeks. We do about 17 different events. So a lot of them are 2-week events, so or 10 days. So yeah, absolutely. So we travel all over the East Coast. We start normally in Burlington. First week of March, and we do some other events. We do the Durham County Stadium over there. We've been doing that for almost 25 years, I think. And we also we go over to Asheboro, and then we work our way north. We go up through Virginia into Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and then we do the Great Allentown Fair in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which finishes on Labor Day. And then we move. It's one of our longest moves of the year. We move 550 miles back down here to Cabarrus County over in Concord.
Sure.
And that's our first fall event for fairs. And then we do 9 weeks here. From Cabarrus, we were in Pitt County last week, over in Greenville, which are great folks too. We've been the Midway provider. This is our 3rd year there. And then we come over here to Wayne Regional. It's about our 16th year. And then on to the State Fair. And then we finish over at the Cape Fear Fair and Expo in Wilmington, which is where a lot of my family from Western New York relocated to probably almost 25 years ago.
Really?
So yeah, they really enjoy it there. They like to be close to the ocean and everything. And they have a little bit of downtime like anybody else. It's not a bad thing. Sure. It's not a bad thing. So.
All right. Well, let me ask. I've got 2 things to ask you about specifically. Now, you have about 400 people here that comes to Wayne County each year for the fair. What would you? And this has to have some sort of economic impact on Wayne County. You guys, when you come into town, you need things.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of folks have the misperception that we come into a community and take a lot of money out. We put a lot of money in because everything. We have actually 150 trucks and trailers that we travel with, so every one of those trucks needs diesel fuel or gas. They all need tires. They all need maintenance on them, that type of thing. All the generators that we carry with it, we contact one of the local fuel companies. They fill those diesel generators, which is a good shot in the arm for them. They get the thousands of gallons literally to make everything run, and and just normal stuff too. We go to the local burger place or across the street to the grocery store or McDonald's, just normal stuff that everybody does, dry cleaner and all that type of thing. So it's literally like bringing a whole, like you said, a small city in within a city and putting all that money back in the community, which we like to do. So
it does have a huge economic impact on Wayne County. And I understand that one person out there actually bought a truck this past week.
Yeah, they probably did. And the other thing we always that we always do here, that everybody seems to get a new golf cart when we come here. Yeah. You got a lot of great golf cart folks around here.
We do.
Every year they come out and they display at the fair. I was just out at the other radio station there, and it's right across the street. I drove through there myself, I got to tell you, before I came over here on my way, just taking a look at what they had. So, golf carts are big with us to get around and that type of things, and the little John Deeres, the Gators, and stuff like that. So, again, like you said, we put a lot more back into the community, way more than we take with us. So
and the other, I forget what I was going to ask, what the second one was. I got real excited there about all that. But the you're here for 10 days.
Yep.
The Power's Great American Midway, the rides and the food court and everything going on there. I know what it was. None of the rides actually go into service at the fair until everything's inspected.
No,
tell me about the inspection.
Absolutely. North Carolina, it's state law that every ride is 100%, which means there can't be a broken seatbelt or a restraining thing or anything at all. There can't be a bolt out of place, and the inspectors are great to work with. They're very thorough. They're fair. And but every single ride has to be 100%. We're proud to say we have one of the best safety records in the country. We've been honored by the state of North Carolina and the state of Pennsylvania, which we do a lot of events in both. We're we are the only Carnival portable amusement company to ever receive those honors, which we're proud of. The other thing that we're involved with is the Outdoor Amusement Business Association, which has been around for 51 years, and we're all members of that. They represent us in Washington and throughout the country to serve our needs and that type of thing, but also they're always lobbying again to make sure that everything is safe, and they represent us that way, so which is great.
All right.
Absolutely.
Mark, that's great. Listen, we're really proud of our Wayne Regional Agricultural Fairgrounds and the work that's done by the Wayne County Livestock Development Association, who owns and operates the fair. We're also proud of Power's Great American Midway. You guys have an amazing record with us here. We're very happy to have you with us.
Appreciate it.
And we wish you the absolute best. And I want everybody to go to the fair.
We're making it better, and we always try to make the Midway better. And we listen to the folks when they come out. We listen to all the fairgoers, and if they ask for it, we try to bring it to them and keep always continually upgrading. All
right. Marc Janas is the Public Relations Director for Power's Great American Midway. And I thank you there, Mark.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today we're at the Animal Adoption and Education Center at 1600 Klingman Street in Goldsboro. We'll talk with Nancy Reeves. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just fine. And Sally Brown. Hey, Sally.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
8.
18.
8.
Don't
89.
ask me how old I am.
I wouldn't dare do that. All right. Nancy, who do we have here?
Okay, this is Adam.
Hey, Adam. Hey, buddy.
He is about a year and a half old,
Really?
lab mix, really, really sweet boy, loves children, loves everybody, would make somebody a terrific pet.
Very, very mild-mannered, easygoing.
Yes, he is.
But only a year and a half old.
About a year and a half.
But so he's obviously he's going to be a great house pet for somebody just to kind of lay around with, right?
Absolutely, or a good inside-outside dog, just a good companion.
Yeah, a good companion. I don't see a lot of high energy here, so he's not going to be up and down and all over the place all the time.
I don't think so.
Running
Does not appear so. And he's got, turn around, he's got a little bit of a sad face.
I
when you
noticed
just look
that.
at him. But if he gets a home, that sad face will disappear.
I can't help but notice Adam seems to have a rather large head. You have a large head?
I think that's the lab in him.
Is that the lab? Okay. All right, very good. And about a year and a half old, so is he fully grown?
Yes, he is
All right.
fully grown.
All right, hey, buddy. All right, now how would one adopt Adam?
Okay, they would need to come here to the Animal Adoption Center, it's say 1600 Clingman Street.
Mm-hmm.
It's open Monday through Friday from 12 o'clock until 5:30, every Saturday for adoptions only, and that's from 10 to 2.
From 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm. And Adam has been neutered, I think. No, he has not been neutered. But the neutering does come as a part of his adoption fee, which is $60.
Right.
So
that's included.
That is included.
Well, that's a deal.
The neutering comes with that. It is a deal.
And that's all done right here, isn't it?
It is done right here.
Good
Shots,
boy.
Microchip, full health assessment, be good to go. It's a very good deal.
All right. And he seems to be happy about
He
that.
does.
Yes. Very, very easygoing, a great companion. What do you think, Sally Brown?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You like this. You like Adam, right?
Yes.
Adam needs a good home. All right. Well, Nancy Reeves of Animal Advocates here in Wayne County, I appreciate you talking to us and showing us Adam.
And thank you.
Thank you. Now, if you would be interested in making Adam a part of your family, just very simply come to the Animal Adoption and Education Center, 1600 Clingman Street. And, in fact, they're open every Saturday now. Is that right?
That's right.
Every Saturday they're open now for adoptions only. So you can get this fine animal right here, make him a part of your family for only $60, and that includes everything. 919-731-1439, 919-731-1439. Thank you.
Thank you.
From the Animal Adoption and Education Center, a couple of folks here. We have, first of all, of course, Duffy Fleming. Hi, Duffy.
Hi, Wayne. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Who's your friend?
This is Tippy.
Tippy. All right. And we also have Sally Brown. Sally Brown, what's your name?
Sally.
That's a trick question. All right. And who's your friend there, Sally Brown?
Garfield.
What's it?
Garfield.
Garfield. Aha. Like in the funny papers? In the comics every Sunday? Okay. All right. Well, tell me about Tippy.
Tippy is about 6 months. Is she about 6 months? 6 months old.
Yeah, let's say 6 months.
She's been
That's a good number.
spayed.
Okay.
And she and Garfield are kennel mates here at the shelter. He has been neutered. They're both, I'd say, about between 4 and 6 months old.
Okay.
Their adoption fee is $35 total. That includes.
Whoa.
That includes.
35.
Yes, that includes their spay, neuter, microchipping, testing, rabies, vaccination. So. Tippy has been here the longest in the cat room, and for some reason, black cats and black dogs are the last ones to get overlooked. I know, and I don't know why. So we say black cat lives matter a lot because they do.
Tippy's precious and very calm.
She is. I mean, all this noise at the shelter, and she's not freaking. I mean, she's a little nervous, but I would be too with all this noise.
Sure. Plus, somebody sticking a microphone in their
There
face,
you go.
you know.
And she gets along great with other cats. I mean, she and Garfield have the best time wrestling in their kennel.
Yeah. So she's about 6 months old. Now, explain to me why she's only $35. Is that a special?
It is for certain cats here at the shelter. They went up to the vet school up at State to be fixed, so their adoption fee is reduced.
Okay. That's half price plus $10 for the
Rabies. Yes, so
shot.
$35. Tippy and Garfield. Sharing saves lives. Spay neuter saves lives.
Right.
Please come and
Garfield's been fixed as well.
yes.
But now, what about Garfield? Is he 35 as well? Or is he the regular price?
He is.
Okay.
Yes.
So both of these fine examples of pets available for your home, a new addition to your home without having to go to the hospital and all that other stuff. That's where you normally find new additions. You find a new addition here at the Animal Adoption and Education Center at 1600 Clingman Street in Goldsboro. And for $35, that's a $25 adoption fee plus a $10 for the rabies shot. Either one of these fine pets could be a new friend, a new animal, a new pet for your home, a new family member for your home. And all you have to do is call 919-731-1439 if you have questions, or just come on over to the Animal Adoption and Education Center and talk to one of the staff here or talk to somebody from Wayne County Animal Advocates, as is Duffy Fleming.
Yes, sir.
All right. Duffy, thank you so much. And thank you, Sally Brown.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. We are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gee, I wonder what's going on at the fair tonight, right?
What
Today
is
is
going
Monday,
on?
October 3rd. October 3rd. Gates open at 4 o'clock. You know that. Power Great American Midway opens at 5. And tonight, in vocational competition, they got the carpentry competition going on at the educational showplace. In the entertainment arena, a HOSA spelling contest. HOSA spelling contest. That's tonight. Also tonight, Rex, the almost amazing Rex and Dana Ryan in the East Pavilion at 6. Then they've got the Motorcycle Madness. You know, yesterday they had that, and the people love it. The Motorcycle Madness. They do all kinds of tricks and stuff on motorcycles, and it's loud and it's fun. Woo! Okay, kind of like the gunfight thing, but they ride around on 2 wheels. It's that loud. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Also tonight we've got Extreme Illusions with Josh and Leah. That begins at 7 in the West Pavilion. We have also tonight the K9s in Flight beginning at 8 o'clock. That's on center stage. Also tonight, the Western Gunfight Show, which is always very popular. That's at 8:30 in Western Town. That's at 8:30 tonight. And then also tonight, Extreme Illusions again with Josh and Leah beginning at 9 o'clock in the West Pavilion. Tonight, they also have the Kids Club Discover Agriculture Contest continuing. They have the vintage farm equipment near the Red Building. And they have the almost amazing Rex and Dana. They'll be walking around throughout the fairgrounds and doing all kinds of stuff. The Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair, owned and operated by the Wayne County Livestock Development Association, and they do a great job of keeping everything clean. And like you heard Mark say a little while ago, they have a lot of the area is paved, so it's not they keep it clean out there. They also have a lot of wash stations out there. You've
Yes.
seen those wash stations where you can wash your hands, make sure everything's healthy. And like Mark said a little while ago, he has been to a lot of different fairs. They do, I forget what he said, they do a whole bunch of fairs all year long. This is one of the finest because Milton Ingram kind of set the stage for this. He set the precedent many years ago. He wanted things safe, he wanted things clean. And Eddie Pitzer, the manager out there now, has continued that tradition. Eddie wants it safe and Eddie wants it clean. And not only he, but also every single staff member with the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair, they want the same thing. They want everybody to go and have fun, eat a lot of fair food, don't get sick, but eat a lot of fair food, ride the rides, and walk and talk and have fun and play the games. Just have a lot of fun. Win prizes. You can do that and eat a lot of the fair food. I know I do. Okay? That work?
That works.
That works. Let's see what else we have here. What else do we have?
What have you got?
Oh, thanks to the Shriners, the fish fry was fantastic. The Shriners fish fry was absolutely fantastic. And I don't know what they raised, the money they raised, they won't know themselves for a few days here. But they always do a great job. They always do a great job. And all the net proceeds raised from this past Friday's fish fry will go to the Shriners Children's Hospitals. They do an amazing job. They certainly do. My hat's off to them. Keeping in mind, of course, that in either early or late April or early May, they'll have another fish fry. All right? So be prepared for that one. I know I'm already saving up. Oh, boy. Oh, don't forget, one more thing very quickly before we go. The Tim Finan Memorial Golf Tournament is going to be held at Walnut Creek Country Club on the 18th. Tim Finan was a judge here in Wayne County. He passed away last year to the shock of all because he was just an amazing person. He was smart, intelligent, well, smart and intelligent. That's two different things. But he was also funny and very warm. He was a great human being because he cared. He cared for kids. He cared for people. And that showed in the kind of person he was. So this Memorial Golf Tournament, sponsored by Goldsboro Rotary, is going to be at Walnut Creek Country Club on October 18. And I hope you're able to make it. $75 a player, right?
Yes.
And it's a 4-man Super Bowl format. Shotgun start, I believe, at 1. And you can call or actually send an email off to Kyle Sailors to get more information about that. Kyle's email address is ksailors. That's KSAYLORS. KSAYLORS at SREANC.com. SREANC.com. SRE. Never mind. Anyway, that's it right there. Okay? Do we have anything else?
I think that's it.
Is that it? All right, that's a wrap for today. We'll be back on Tuesday. The program airs every morning at 7 a.m. It repeats at noon, then it re-repeats at 5:30 p.m. It does. Hope you're able to join us. Have a great day. Please drive carefully. Always wear your seatbelt. And until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.